I'm taking a strap. I'm strapped up.
What's happening? What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 105 of the Strap Season podcast. I'm your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And as always, make sure you please hop over to our Instagram, which is Strap Season Podcast, or our Twitter, which is Strap Season Pod. There's a link in the bio on both Instagram and Twitter, and that link will take you to where we're situated streaming-wise. So please, guys, make sure you go check out that link wherever you like to digest your podcast, whether it's audio or visual. We've got that YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everything. Please just give us a like, subscribe, leave us a review, all that good stuff, people. But yeah, Flowz, I thought this episode's going to be a lot more of a chilled, calmer vibe.
After last week.
based on what went down last week and how it all transpired, this is definitely going to be a chilled, calmer one, probably a short episode as well. Let's dive straight into it. Actually, before I dive in straight, check on my peoples. How you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Bank holiday weekend.
Yeah.
And that extra day off work.
It's got you in a good mood, yeah?
Wouldn't even say good mood, but yeah.
Oh, it's extra day off is always welcome. We ain't gonna say no to an extra day off. But yeah, man, boxing. We got to talk boxing. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're known for doing. Yeah. In terms of what happened last week, what happened yesterday, fights that happened this weekend, wasn't really much, to be honest. Nothing major. You had, I'm not being rude, but in terms of there wasn't like a big, obviously, like I said, the magnitude compared to last week. Like I said, it's a bit of a low week.
You know, I'm laughing.
Why?
The way we completely ignored the YouTube boxing thing.
I'm brother. Why do you? I wasn't even going to mention that rubbish, man.
all the other boxing outlets, I've been chilling it all week.
Weren't that on pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, let's talk serious boxing, man.
All right, since you brought up, I will say this though. Swarms did the 360.
He was pirouetting the whole.
Swarms to the 360. That's what I was creasing at.
I'm not even gonna diss him because
fair play to him.
Yeah.
Fair play to him. I think we said before. A lot of rappers should really be getting in the ring. Let's be real, but they weren't. Pride in that. Flowz, you'll rather that than them do the alternative. You get me? So I would love to see more rappers get in the ring, but I know it just won't happen because it's pride and ego. And obviously, if you lose a certain way with certain rappers, it could go left. So certain man won't leave the ring then. But yeah, fair play to Swarms because it's not. We know this, Flowz. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, 20 days notice or something.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Fair play to him. He was always it was always a lamb being led to slaughter. He was never gonna.
Yeah.
But the memes though. But
right.
back to serious stuff. It wasn't. Yeah, as I said, it wasn't no mega fights like that. Top Rank had a card going. Richard Commey versus Jose Pedraza. That fight there. 2 140-pound, what's say contenders? They're not like the major names, but obviously they're guys that have been in and around the mix. They've all fought the best, kind of. And to be fair,
won a few belts, though.
They're former titleists. Even Commey had the belt. I'm sure Commey's had the belt before. Possibly.
Yeah.
I feel like Commey might have had a belt before. Maybe at 135, maybe. But yeah, both world title contenders and stuff. Pedraza's actually a good fighter, to be fair. And so is Commey. Both solid fighters. Apparently, the fight was a shootout for those in terms of like obviously it was a split draw in terms of the result. I've seen something about over 100 and over 1,000 punches thrown in total for the fight. So it's that kind of fight, that kind of barnstormer fight, split draw. Yeah. I'm sure they're gonna run it back. Entertaining fight.
2 rounds of it.
I
saw 2 rounds of it. I couldn't catch the. And yeah, they went at it. They went at it. In the 2 rounds I saw.
We love to see it.
I said, because my daughter was around, I was like, you know what, I need to watch this properly at another time.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, let me sit down and watch this. So even if they do run it back, which it sounds like they will, I think it'll be another barnstormer. So yeah. Shout out to both of those warriors on the card. Heavyweight prospect that
Let's get his name up there. He's worth mentioning. Jared Big Baby Anderson. Pretty sure we mentioned him on the pod before. Probably America's brightest heavyweight prospect at the moment, to be honest. He looks good. He got another crushing KO. He's got a lot of those. He's got quite a lot of them already on his highlight reel. 12 fights, 12 KOs now. He knocked out his opponent in 2 rounds. That's kind of what he does. He's got that. You know how for Deontay Wilder, you tune into a Wilder fight because you knew you're going to get a guaranteed KO. He's this big, obviously big baby. He's kind of got that same aura at the moment. But from a stylistic point of view, Flowz, as we've said before, he's more of a boxer than Wilder. He's got more, tools in his locker compared to Deontay. So yeah, he's a very exciting prospect to look out for. And he's already said that he's happy already to face the winner of a certain fight we're going to go on and discuss now, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying. I think that was it in terms of for the fights last week. Wasn't there another? There wasn't a UK card, was there? Yesterday.
The card on Friday.
There wasn't. I don't think there was a UK card yesterday. Unless I'm bugging.
No, there wasn't a UK one. But I think yeah. I don't think there wasn't.
Yeah,
but that's fair to say.
Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Well, yeah. Anderson said that he's ready to fight the winner of Ruiz Ortiz, which is going down next week, Sunday. Again, not too sure why it's on a Sunday. I don't know if you have any insight into that, Flowz, but yeah, I'm not too sure why it's a Sunday. Is it a holiday over there or something, maybe? It won't be, no. I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's okay. Labor Day. Okay.
Labor Day is on 2nd, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Where to start with this one, Flowz? Because they're both...
Labor Day's on the 5th of the Monday, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's interesting, this one, because obviously I think it's a fight that we both saw coming. We know what PBC do in terms of keeping their people in-house, etc. In-house PBC, 2 PBC fighters. So we already know that Anderson, you're calling for the winner of these two. It's not going to happen. You're in that side of the fence. We know what is going to happen. The winner of this fight is going to go on to fight Deontay Wilder. They're lining themselves up for that one. Nice little freeway between these 3. Yeah, Ruiz Ortiz, 2 guys who have obviously competed at world level. You probably consider them good fighters still, Flowz. Obviously, we have our reservations about Ortiz, but but yeah, they're considered good fighters. So I guess this is seen as quite an exciting fight over there in America. Outside of Deontay Wilder, you probably say these are the 2 biggest names, as in over there in America who campaign in America.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will probably be a big turnout. We have a lot of eyes over there in America. They can really sell this fight, and I don't say con the public, but really like push this fight as like it's a major heavyweight fight in the heavyweight division over there in America. And the American public will eat it up. Let's be real. I wouldn't say it's a major fight. Would you say it's a major heavyweight fight?
I guess so, for what they have on offer in terms of the heavyweights.
Landscape over there in America.
Yeah, the landscape over there. Like,
yeah,
they say Ortiz is the most ducked, avoided fighter of all time,
which we've debunked many times in this pod, by the way. But carry on.
And obviously, Ruiz is a former champion. He's got the Mexicans behind him.
Yeah. And
given the stepped-on pay-per-view fights they gave us with these 2 fighters last time, where it was Ruiz versus Arreola.
Arreola was on pay-per-view. I can't believe that, man. I still can't believe that.
And what's it called? Ortiz, Charles Martin.
Yeah.
Was on pay-per-view.
I didn't realize that was a pay-per-view fight. Fair. So this is very interesting for us, because if we both go off their last fights, right? Because they both fought this year. They both fought in 2022. They both looked whack. I don't even, Flowz, I don't know what's worse. I'm trying to think what's worse. No, in fact, no, I know what's worse, because you have Ruiz, who in his comeback fight against Chris Arreola got put down in the 2nd round quite heavily. Actually, he didn't look good, and it took him a long time for him to get back into the swing of things. And then to make matters even worse, you've got Ortiz being dropped by Charles Martin not once but twice in 2 separate rounds. And until he stopped him in the 6th round. By the time, do you know Martin was ahead on the scorecards before?
Yeah,
the time he got to stop.
Quite rightly.
As in heavily, rightly. Ortiz was looking shocking until he got stopped. And the knockdowns against Martin he was looking shaky.
No jabs though.
No jabs, but he looked Flowz. He looked a hot. I remember he looked a hot mess in that fight. So they both did not look great in their most recent fights. I was even going to say this might be a loser retires kind of thing, you know. It should be for Ortiz. Well, I say it should be for Ortiz. He's only lost 3 times. I think 3 times or twice. He's only lost twice. The 2 to Wilder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only lost twice. But obviously, he's 40. He's officially 43. So you're thinking this could be towards the end of it. And also because he didn't look so good in the last fight, we're thinking, yeah, the age is really getting to Ortiz, or the Peds were enough kind of getting to him. Maybe a bit of both. But yeah, man, it's a fight. Even though to me it's not a huge heavyweight fight, because given the landscape over there, you can call it big, but it does have big repercussions in the sense that this is going to be a direct. Obviously, as we said, it's going to be fight Wilder, which is definitely going to be like a mandated slot or number 1 contender slot, basically. So yeah, it's quite an important fight, I guess, for the WBC rankings and their standards. It will probably be exciting too, actually. I'm thinking about it. I think it'll be quite an exciting fight to watch. They both tend to come forward. Yeah.
This is a good fight. I'll be real. Yeah, given what they've given us on pay-per-view before, I'm fine with this being on pay-per-view. They're 2 big names. They're 2 title contenders as such, even though we know they're not really.
Yeah.
But yeah, given the landscape and given what we've previously had, it's good that this is their best fighting each other. So I'm happy with it.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to hate, but I can't really hate on it. It's just I just know, Flowz, what they're gonna try and slang it as, and it's not that to me. But fair enough, go off. Like if this is what you've got, if this is the tools you have, you got to work with what you have, right? So, but I just know how they're gonna market it as, and the American, like the commentators are going to be putting these 2 above someone like AJ, for example, and Dylan White. They'll be like, oh yeah, these are the next best. But, you know, they'll put them there and put them on that pedestal. I'm just like, they're not that. These guys are these guys aren't that. But fair enough.
You know what the narrative.
I'm intrigued to see, because I feel like Ruiz has more to offer in the heavyweight landscape. If I'm looking at both of these fighters, to me, Ortiz doesn't have much to offer. I'll be honest. I'm only saying because of his age, to be honest. He's pretty old now. Obviously we don't know his real age. And nobody knows his real age.
So nobody knows his real age.
But yeah, I feel like obviously he's had his chances with Wilder, etc. I feel like Ruiz might still have a bit more to give, because don't forget the question mark with Ruiz his entire career just was his conditioning. We've always said he's always been earmarked as a very good boxer or a dangerous fighter, just someone that wasn't disciplined with his conditioning. So obviously, he got back into shape for the last fight, for his comeback fight. If he can continue on that trajectory of, you know, being in shape and being committed to his camps, etc., I'm intrigued to see what he has to offer. Even though he didn't look good against Arreola, I can allow him because it was a comeback fight. So yeah, I think this is an important step for him, and whether or not we know he's serious about making another run to a title if he wants to, or, you know, trying to challenge again. That's what I think. So I'm more eager to see what version of Ruiz we get, personally, for me.
Is he still with Eddie Reynoso? I know. I remember he might have got kicked out of the camp as well.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I'm not too sure if they're still together. I hope so, because I thought Eddie Reynoso would do right by him, and he's someone that will definitely be able to whip you into shape if you're on it. But I'm not massively sure. Let me see if I can check if there's any news on that.
I think he looks in good shape from what I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He does look in good shape.
Easy, especially compared to that AJ Ruiz too.
Bro, that rematch with AJ was.
Yeah, so I think he's in good shape.
No, we're not together anymore.
So who's he with?
Wow. Apparently, we said he didn't hear from him anymore.
Yeah. Anyway, those who cleared out the camp. Oh man,
that's so funny. Yeah, I'm not too sure he's with them.
I think yeah, good should be a good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ortiz has been riding off his name for a long time.
Yeah,
Don't
I
get
remember
me
you
wrong.
say. I remember time you say you want someone to retire Ortiz.
Yeah, he needs to step in with a rule. And
Do you think Ruiz is
Ruiz,
that person who can retire Ortiz?
I'm backing Ruiz to win this.
Yeah, I am.
I'll
as
be
well.
real. I'm backing Ruiz to win. He's the better. Well, at this stage of the career, he's the better boxer.
Mm.
And I think Ortiz is too slow, too sluggish. He will rely on trying to.
Skillful. He's always been
He is
skillful. We know
skillful.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At this stage of their career, that's why I'm saying he's slower, he's sluggish.
As we said,
Power's obviously the last thing to go. He's always had power. But I think with the hand speed of Ortiz and the boxing, Ruiz should win. Hopefully he can stop him, and maybe he can be the man to get him out of there. But
yeah, I mean, as we mentioned, what shocked me in that Martin fight was just the punch resistance. Because as you said, they look like jabs.
Yeah,
and he folded twice. So, boy, I don't know. I don't know. That Martin fight was weird, man. I could.
Martin's not a puncher. I'm sorry.
He's not a puncher. He's not a massive puncher. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
That really surprised me, man. He looked to mess that fight, but got the job done. Obviously, as you said, the power was the last thing to go. But let's see what versions of both of these fighters turned up. But I feel like we're looking at best versions at this current stage, definitely I favor Ruiz in this one. I do hope Ruiz wins. Like I said, I think he just has a bit more to give. He's got a lot more legs left compared to someone like Ortiz, who, let's be real, he can only fight Wilder again. To be honest, I don't see who else is going to fight Ortiz.
Oh, I want a few people to fight him. I love.
No, but I'm saying, is it realistic?
It should be. He has very little options. He has very Dylan White comeback fight.
We know Ortiz as well. He's even though they say he's the boogeyman, he's a known ducker.
Well-known ducker.
He's a well-known ducker. He's turned down triple career paydays to not. He's a well-known ducker. So
yeah,
I just know that. Yeah, I feel like outside of a trilogy fight with Wilder, I don't see him and his camp being in negotiations or making negotiations easy with other fighters.
But this is why it's last chance saloon for him because, like we say, well-known. He's turned down career high paydays. He needs to get that back now. And granted, this is probably going to be a big payday for him.
Yeah.
If he wins Wilder rematch. If he loses, I still believe you can feed him to Dylan White because I want to see that. You can feed him to AJ next.
Yeah.
AJ. AJ.
You know, the AJ and White thing needs to happen because there's certain American, obviously, we've got a couple of American peoples who,
Bro, even if he wins or lose, AJ Ortiz.
Yeah.
I'll see it next. Win or lose for Ortiz.
You're just trying to see something. You're trying to see something.
I'm just trying to see something. I just want to see something, bro.
Oh.
If Ortiz loses, AJ
coming off a loss. Yeah.
A lot of people said Ortiz smokes AJ.
Not even smokes him out of his boots.
So win, lose, or draw Ortiz, I would happily see him be AJ next.
It's never happened. It's never happened. Ortiz's team are turning it down faster than anything, just like they did last time when he did the belts. he had 3 belts, they turned it down. 3 belts, career high purse by Bear. They got themselves out of there.
Ortiz was at the time he was talking nonsense. Then afterwards he said, his manager didn't tell him the details.
He said his manager snaked him. That's what made it funny.
My
manager snaked me. Yeah, right.
And he was saying, anyway.
Yeah.
Well known ducker, like we said.
Yeah. So listeners, that one should be interesting one. Make sure you tune in for that one, I guess. And we'll see. We'll see who's gonna win the Wilder lottery, the Wilder sweepstakes. And Wilder, I'm sure, will be there in a cup. Ringside. Or he's prepping for a fight, so he might not be there, but
he went to visit
Ortiz
in his camp.
Yeah.
Done a bit of a press tour in Ortiz's
camp. Are you looking forward to the PBC crowd watch? The PBC fighter crowd watch. Charlo and Spencer
big
cut
chains.
with the bust, the watches.
They're gonna roll them all out.
Oh,
But you know what? I like the PBC events because
bust out.
the interviews you get after, you get to hear from all these men that you don't see it too.
When they're walking back. Yeah. And the thing is, they're either mad waved or hella candid. Oh yeah, he look like shit, man. Just talking smack.
Yeah.
Spencer's the fire because Spencer's always burst. Spencer's always burst. Or the Charlo twins are always just like hype or burst. Oh, I don't know what they might know something else, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll get interviews from all of them hopefully. So that'll be interesting to see afterwards.
I wonder if we'll see AB ringside. If we see AB ringside, boy, that guy did the runner. But yeah, we'll see. I think it'll be remiss to not mention there is a UK card going on next week as well. A good one. Boxer. Boxer got these sneaky cards, Flowz. They got these sneaky cards. So it's headlined by Liam Smith.
It's Liam Smith, yeah.
He's against what's this guy? Mwankinyo. Hope I'm saying that right. Let me check this guy's resume and his record. Hassan Mwankinyo from Tanzania. He's from Tanzania. Let me see if I can he's got 20 wins, 14 by KO. 2 losses, 1 was a KO. No draws. Okay, he fought in Dongo. He fought in Dongo last year.
Yeah.
But that was in Tanzania, so I don't know how you. I don't know.
Okay.
Guess the result of that one.
Yeah, he stopped.
He's called Dongo, you know.
Stopped.
Flowz, I can tell you how that fight played out without even watching it. Dongo started fast and crazy as usual. Looked like a madness for the first round, and then got caught in the round.
Why does his name sound familiar? I even feel like I reckon. Let me see, get a picture of this guy. Maybe see if I recognize him.
I can't lie, Flowz. I'm looking at the people he's fought. I don't recognize any of them. Most of his fights are in Africa, bro.
See them, Hassan
Mwankinyo. MWAK. Yeah, no. Most of his fights have been in Africa. He's had one fight up until this one, obviously, coming up outside Africa. So, boy, don't know where they found him.
He fought Sam Egerton. He's the one. That's where I've recognized him. He fought Sam Egerton.
Where? Box Rockets. Oh, that's all the way at the bottom. Him. Oh, that's where
Sam Egerton was getting pieced up.
Oh,
he was getting pieced up.
See, that's all the way at the bottom.
He went defended. Yeah, he fought Sam Egerton and stopped him. And Sam Egerton had a bag because his guard was down. He was getting pieced up. He was meant to be.
That's what Egerton usually does. Man will fight with hands down, trying to take punches.
It was quite. Yeah, I remember the fight clearly. That's what I couldn't even remember. That's why I said I can remember what the brother looks like. I remember. He stopped Sam Egerton. That's what I remember him from.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they picked him up for Liam Smith. It's a nice opponent for Liam, I guess. I'm guessing this guy's aggressive by the sounds of things. I think he's very he's powerful, aggressive, will come forward. So yeah, it's good opponent for Liam Smith. Okay, yeah, it's at light middle. I think it'll be at light middle. So fair enough. But apart from the main card, it's the undercard that's caught my attention, to be honest, Flowz. We've got Natasha join us in action. World title fight. She's unifying against Patricia Bergholt. So that should be a good fight. You know, we do, you know, as we know, we like a unification over here. Shout out to Natasha. But also, we've got Dan Azeez on the undercard defending his British title? I believe he's got
English.
Is it English? Well, British.
What did he won the British as well? Yeah.
Yeah, so he's defending the British light heavy title against Shakan Peters, which is a great fight for us. Really, really good fight. I'm sure you're excited for this one as well because these are two guys that we rate highly in this pod. Yeah, man. Tough fight for Shakan, but we know obviously he's got the quality to mix it in with this lot. He's in that mix. We mentioned his name before. He's come on since obviously he lost against Richardson, but I think he's been, I think he's won all his fights since then, hasn't he, Flo? So this is another, I guess, acid test for him, but it's a tough one for him, obviously, because as you know, we rate Dan Azeez very highly, and he will definitely be rightfully the favorite for this one. But I'm expecting a good fight regardless. I think it's going to be a real barnstorm of this one. What do you favor for this one, Dan? I'm guessing.
I feel like Dan Azeez didn't look good in his last outing. Or am I bugging? He won it, but
I remember he won it. Didn't he stop the guy?
he beat. Is it Jose Burton? He smoked just before that, and then he fought someone recently where he kind of struggled.
Cartwright. He stopped him. He stopped him in the end.
Yeah, it was Reese, but yeah, we thought it's because maybe he didn't rate Reese Cartwright or something. Yeah, he didn't rate Reese Cartwright's power.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, Reese Cartwright. When's he out? Because we like the look of him.
Yeah, we did. We were impressed.
He was awkward, but it was.
Yeah.
I'll be intrigued to see what the bookies think, because I think this could be a real 50-50 as such. Yeah, we'll pick on one because people seem to have written off Shakan.
Yeah.
Whereas if you remember, Shakan was probably rated higher than
he was the highest. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was rated higher
up until the Richardson fight. Like he was even favored for that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was favored against Richards. He was ranked higher. Dan Azeez weren't really in the picture.
No, he wasn't.
So it'll be interesting to see how that goes, because I don't think that one loss completely wipes off Shakan.
Absolutely.
So I'm sitting on the fence. I'll be so real. I'm sitting on the fence.
Me, I think I lean towards Azeez for this one. I like Azeez for this one, but that's not to say I'm writing off Shakan. I like Shakan a lot. I think Shakan's a really good boxer. That's why I said it's going to be an exciting fight, I think, because you've got two very, very good guys that we rate highly. I always say, man, Shakan's a matchup problem in that division because he's so tall. He's so tall and rangy. What, he's 6'5", 6'6"? Like, he's a big guy for that division, but and he's skillful as well. He doesn't necessarily box like a big man. He likes to, box with skill. So I do like Shakan a lot, but I think this wave that Azeez is on, he's on the sort of, he's kind of elevated this game a little bit, just a bit more to me, which is why I favor him for this one. But I still think it's going to be a really, like I said, a really competitive, exciting fight. I'm definitely looking forward. That's the pick of the fights really on the card for me. That could be a main event in itself, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's the one that's caught my interest anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I just I don't think Dan Azeez has fought at the level of. He's not fought anyone at Shakan Peter's level. I don't think. I wouldn't say he has.
Shakan also fought Cartwright. Fought him last year and he stopped him. But I think the same round actually. Yeah, stopped Cartwright in the 88th. Yeah.
That builds up the narrative there. So it'll be interesting. Obviously Dan Azeez, throwback fighter, be a battle of jabs in there. Yeah,
it will be
the throw jabs, but he likes to come in as well. He likes to. He's very aggressive, very aggressive.
As I say, he can do the jab stop but he can also come and have a tear up with you if he wants to. He's quite game for that. And he even calls on it. He's like, I want to have a tear up. So yeah,
he talks in the ring. He says, he loves it. So see how Shakan deals with that as such, because he doesn't mind the tear up too. He likes the exchange. Yeah, it should be a brilliant fight.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That's a really, really good fight. And also on the undercard as well, boxer obviously wooding out their prospects. So we've got Fraser Clark on the undercard as well, and Adam Azeem as well. So he's going to continue his exciting streak that he's on. So yeah, definitely a card well worth tuning into. Sky are doing well with these cards with the boxer, man. They're winning out some good ones. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. It's a sneaky good card, another one from them. Definitely one to tune into, listeners. But yeah, Flowz, I think it's all right to wrap that one up there. It's been another, like I said, it's just a quick, short episode. Calm down from last week still. Listeners, make sure you continue to see we're posting, little pod clips here and there on the Instagram. Make sure you check that out on the Instagram and Twitter. You definitely got more coming. But Flowz, I don't know if there's anything else we should add, boxing news wise. I think I'll call it a night.
News wise, probably two things.
Here you go on.
First, this is a silly one. Well, Tyson Fury said he's not retiring, right? Apparently, he's come out and said that he's coming out. I don't know. He's not retiring or coming out of retirement, whatever, to fight Usyk.
Cool.
But then at the same time, I heard him say he wants 500 billion. So
yeah, he said make that for that fight to happen. He said he wants 500 mil. Hey, whatever. As I said last week, do whatever, Tyson. Just make the fight happen. Simple. Both of you make the fight happen. Cool. And
other one,
your
boy Kam Flowz Jr. and Devin Haney are running it back.
Actually is going down. They actually are running down.
Yeah. So I think is that happening this year?
Yeah, it's October.
Yeah. So
bit annoying. Yeah, because of the first one was so comprehensive, we actually thought that they might, just throw it away, but it's happening. And I watched the kickoff presser for that. Kam Flowz wasn't so let's put it that way, he wasn't so bullish this time. Shout out to Joe. He's still talking like, I'm still the underdog, I love being under, blah blah, but it's just like, boy, it wasn't the same. Because last time he was talking at Devin like, I know you, whatever, like I'm the big dog, you have to come see me. Yeah, obviously it's none of that now. So Devin and Bill keeping the same energy. Nothing's changed. You got it, bro. You got it. Same energy. Same energy. So shout out to them.
It could be an exciting one because obviously we now need to see how Kam Flowz steps up. Oh, you know what I think. Listeners know what I think as well. He's gonna get. Bro, it's smelly. It's gonna be got.
It's gonna be smelly. I don't think there's anything Kam Flowz can do. He just can't to overcome the gap between him and Haney and the levels he showed him. I'm afraid.
Man. Yeah. P for Kam Flowz, man.
Again, I rate Kam Flowz. I think he's good, but like Devin. I actually thought the fight would be closer, but I didn't think Devin would do him like that. God.
Boy, I was too confident.
You said Devin lucky embarrassing.
He got lucky that Lopez was moving like a bozo. But fair play to him, he done his thing, so I'll never take that away from him. But in terms of the levels,
it's serious levels, and Devin showed him the levels. I don't see Devin rest on his laurels. If you get me, I thought that Devin will still continue. In fact, I think Devin's going to look for the knockout this time. He's going to want to knock him out this time.
Best stick to what he does best. Knockout,
because when you start, that's what Tio tried to. When you start thinking of a knockout, that's when you get wayward. That's what Tio did. So yeah. But I know that. But I know that Devin gets rattled because people don't rate his power. So I know he gets rattled about that. But we'll see. But we don't need this rematch. No one likes this rematch, but it is what it is. It seems to be happening. So get out the way, and then obviously Devin can go ahead and go fight Loma next. So that's the timeline that they put on. So good to see that.
That's what we want to see.
That's what we really want to see. Yeah. Shout out to those two guys. But man, let's call it a day there. I'm knackered. It's been episode 105 of Shot Season Podcast. Once again, I've been your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And keep liking, subscribing, and supporting. Peace.
You can't get a strap. I'm strapped up.
What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.